So this is my man Tim here. He's got his Royal Purple panel truck behind us, and this thing is absolutely unique. So tell me a little bit about this thing. What is it?
Well, at first Royal Purple had it for many years and they wanted it refreshed. So we gutted it, we stripped it down to bare metal. It's a 61 with a 63 nose on it.
Okay.
And then it was a delivery vehicle from the 60s. So there's actually an old school wood strip through there so they could throw packages and crates and stuff in there and not dent the outer body.
The floor, yeah,
so
cool.
That's why it's the delivery vehicle. It's display vehicle for Royal Purple.
Sweet. Well, I love the color combo. It's very similar to my other car that I have, the E36, the gray with the purple valve cover and the purple intake manifold.
We
is
actually
really good
took
looking.
a Royal Purple box and tried to color match it.
Just kind of held it up. It's got the closest color possible.
So it's a big Royal Purple box is what it is.
I love it. So first thing I noticed, so V8 Chevrolet, what's up with that valve cover? Why does that look so crazy?
Well, again, back in the 60s, since this is the 60s, they had what they called the W-head, 409 and 348 motors. That's a 6-liter Lingenfelter LS with 409 valve covers just covering the coil packs, just to kind of confuse. So it's an LS, modern fuel injection, all Holley injection, carburetor, everything. It's got their big computer. I could run nitrous off of it and turbo boost and everything, but we just kind of built it to do a hot rod power tour. We drive it here and got like 500 horsepower, so
sick.
It's almost 5,000 pounds, so we're not going to drift it. We're not going to do burnouts. It's not a drag truck. It's just a cool cruiser. So
Sounds
it's got
good,
all the
looks
modern
good.
stuff. It's got vintage air conditioning. It's got a tilt wheel. It's got new gauges. It's got satellite radio. Little mild custom stuff here. There's usually lights here. We shaved that.
Nice.
Built the grill bar. It's 57 Corvette grill teeth.
Okay.
And then the headlights are quad lights. On a GMC, they had quad lights. Chevys had single on each side.
Okay.
And then made the headlight buckets.
Wow. Wow, so what is that made out of?
It's steel. There's a guy that makes these pieces.
Okay.
And then I cut them, Siamese them, and extend them to make them what I wanted to do. So
See, that's my favorite part about it, Bill, is when you get to take your own little custom bits to it, where somebody would stand back and be like, wait a second, what is that? And you're like, I made it.
Of course,
That's why
I've been running my hot rod shop for almost 28 years. I say I've been in over 350 magazines, third youngest to be inducted in the Rod and Custom Hall of Fame. So I'm used to like cutting stuff up, building tube chassis, big dollar show cars, but we had like 7 months to build this thing.
Wow,
So
okay.
we knocked it out pretty quick. It's a full aftermarket chassis from Fat Man Fabrications. It's got a Fab 9-inch housing. It's got purple Willwood calipers on it, disc brakes all the way around.
Wow.
B&M 4L80 transmission. I say it's almost 5,000 pounds and it gets almost 20 miles a gallon if you keep your foot out of it driving out.
Right. That's always the hardest part, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it sounds pretty good too, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty mild. I put, it's got a Flowmaster exhaust on it. Just because I knew we was going to drive a lot of miles with it. I didn't want just deafening or have to wear earphones or something like that.
Don't want to get out of it with your ears ringing.
Yeah, I'm old. I don't hear well anyway from years of being around the shop. So yeah, but it's still hot rod sound, but idle and it stays pretty good.
Beautiful, beautiful car. Well, let's check out the inside.
Okay. It's got original seat frame, really skinny, just 1.5 inch pleats in it. It's got big kicker stereo, vintage air system. I did it tilt column, Dakota digital gauges. It's got air ride on it, so it's got presets. You just hit the buttons to drop it, raise it at ride height, and it's got sensor arms so you can throw oil or suitcases for a road trip, and you hit the setting number 2 and it always goes up to the preset ride height. So.
Man, this thing is absolutely awesome. You guys did a nice job in 7 months too. I know how long it takes to build a car, and you guys did an excellent job.
And then since Kicker Audio helped us out, they sent me the marine speakers and the hubs like you would normally like on a ski boat. So they kind of work, and you got the party mode controller. So if you're back here, hanging out in the parking lot or whatever, you can control the volume and everything here. And it's got Bluetooth, satellite radio. Then with the air suspension, it's got a step in the floor. So for hauling stuff, you lose that space.
Right.
So we come up with being a display vehicle for Royal Purple. We put the bed slide in here so we can put oil display. Built racks for some of our other sponsors, and all the air tanks, the 2 Optima batteries, the controllers, and all the stuff is underneath of it when this slides in.
Wow. So tell me real quick about the color. How did you choose this color? There it is, right there.
See, we kind of matched the gray up.
Wow.
And the purple. And I had a couple yellows that I played with and kind of went with a more of a cream yellow. But yeah, it's a big Royal Purple box.
Oh my gosh. Nice job, man. This thing is an unbelievable work of art. I love it.
I've been on the road since last Sunday in this thing.
The fact that you even go drive it around too is cool. Most people show up, it's on a trailer, but the fact that you roll in this thing is
and
like
we
the
build a
coolest
lot
part.
of those trailer queens at the hot rod shop for people. But
Absolutely.
It's, as I say, they don't ride those horses to the Kentucky Derby.
Right.
So you didn't drive your car here.
No, I certainly didn't.
Yeah,
I certainly didn't.
It's nice that, you know, the industry's big. You got race cars, you got street cruisers, you got trailer queen show cars that we do those too. You jack them up, put mirrors underneath of them, you know, it shows. And this is pretty fun. It's been a while since we've had one that we've put, let's say, 14,000 miles on it by the time I get home tomorrow.
Wow.
Did a couple hot rod power tours, and I mean, we drive it to local cars and coffees and stuff. And usually we build a car for ourselves too every once in a while. After a year of showing, it goes to somebody's collection.
Yeah, right.
So it's been a long time since I've drove a hot rod in my 27 years running my hot rod shop that we've put 14,000 miles on.
What a unique rig too.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Well, very nicely done, Tim. I
Yep.
appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And nice rig.
Good luck today.
I'll see you on the road. Thank
Yep.
you, sir.